Cobra, I gotta talk to you. Look, I've been out here waiting. I need that rematch against Marco Harris.
Okay, well, you had a match. Okay, look, I just got here. Can I get a cup of coffee?
Okay, we can go in and talk about this.
All
But
right.
Cobra, I need this rematch.
Okay, we work on it.
Aaron Roberts now, pointing to the corner. Say Washington didn't work. Just in case his ringside that didn't work. Maybe a problem bomb will put Nic Nemeth away. Wait just a second, folks. And it's Cappuccino Jones. He's here and he's back. Big zigzag. Zigzag on Aaron Roberts. And that is it. Wow.
The one in vain, Nic Nemeth!
Nic Nemeth has done it!
I just watched, and you just watched, an entire roster of hungry young up-and-comers that are the future of this business back there. And with each and every one of you here every night, they get that much closer to it. It was an absolute honor to fight right here in this ring in front of each and every one of you. Memphis Wrestling, thank you. I'll see you next time.
I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world.
Time to make the world recognize we ain't playing, yo. Off the top, smashing folk, hitting with the gun show. Everybody gon' flip, and that's off the rip. We are Memphis Wrestling, now you know who you messing with. 5-star, that's the name. Maria's here to change the game. M-Dub on my chest, got me slamming all you lame. You ain't know, you messing with the real dealer. From the super kicking, body slamming show stealer. Started out in the Memphis, Tennessee. Watching wrestling every Saturday on TV. It's only the beginning, now it's time to play.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a jam-packed edition of Memphis Wrestling. I am Dustin Starr alongside the voice of the Memphis Grizzlies in Pete Pranica. And Pete, Memphis Wrestling has been on fire.
It has been on fire. They're blowing up. We have packed the Wrestle Center for what will be an amazing afternoon of pro wrestling action.
LaShawn Harvey is here today on Memphis Wrestling. Also, the Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion DDT is in the building and will be in action. But guess what we're starting off with? One of the best to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Internet Championship will be on the line. The Genetic Nightmare,
Mike Anthony,
the Self-Made Savage, Mike Anthony kicks off the program.
I'm loved
right
by
now.
a few, hated by
Joining me
many,
at this
but
time
respected by all.
Is the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion. He's the 2024 fan-voted MVP of Memphis Wrestling. And he is the Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion with an open challenge nearly every single week. Mike Anthony, welcome to the Wrestle Center.
Good afternoon, Memphis. It's another episode of Memphis Wrestling. Now, I've said it once, and I'll say it again. With all due respect, the mission was to surpass the boss, and I think it's safe to say that I have successfully surpassed the boss. So now, I am the standard of the Internet Championship. And you know how it goes? My door is wide open. Welcome to the nightmare.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Anthony defends the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship, and it's coming up next.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Memphis
wow.
Wrestling Internet Championship. Introducing next, his opponent, that's gotta be Kale!
It's gotta be Kale, Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica on the call. That was Terrence Ward. And here we are, another open challenge for the Memphis Wrestling Internet title. And we saw at the top of the program, we had Aaron Roberts versus Nic Nemeth last week. Cappuccino Jones stuck his nose in there because of some heat with Aaron Roberts. Today, we're kicking the program off with Mike Anthony defending against the rookie, young rookie upstart Kale, who is a graduate and a trainee here at the Memphis Wrestling Wrestle Center. Big opportunity for Kale, Pete. That championship's on the line.
Big opportunity, but a big, big challenge. Mike Anthony taking on all comers. He fears no one.
Bell rings and we are officially underway. If you'd like to train with us here at the Wrestle Center, go to WrestleCenter901.com. You might be in a position just like Kale where you could become a champion within your first year in the professional wrestling business. Imagine winning an NBA title your year one, rookie year.
That's amazing. Everybody wants that gold around their waist. And right now, Mike Anthony, the internet champion. And this is going to be an interesting matchup because Kale, young, a rookie, does he have the mental makeup to match up with the genetic nightmare, who physically and mentally is one of the strongest wrestlers in Memphis wrestling?
You're exactly right. They lock up like two bulls. Kale being as aggressive as we've ever seen him, digging his heels in, but Mike Anthony most certainly has the experience, especially here in Memphis wrestling. The man went on a major losing streak and hasn't lost this year. Big elbow from Kale. Big drop kick from Kale. And another one. Down goes Mike Anthony. Kale is on fire. Shotgun drop kick. Fans, don't go away. This title match continues.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the Double Sonic Smasher and at a half price drink in the app.
You want to live free?
It's time for the Ghost River Brewing Company Fan of the Week. Ghost River Brewing Company, our roots run deep.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
You just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Yeah.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica, calling an internet championship match, and Kale, is in control.
He has been on fire and is really punishing Mike Anthony in the corner.
Mike Anthony is in trouble here. Kale, very, very sharp today. Kicking off the program, he could have a huge upset.
Irish maneuver, and he nailed it.
Goodness! Kale with a springboard to the top rope. Takes out Mike. This could do it. And a kick out near fall. The rookie almost had the biggest upset potentially in Memphis wrestling history.
But never underestimate the heart of a champion. Mike Anthony, he has been through this before. Can he rally? But
Wow.
Kale with a big chop.
Huge chop from Kale to the chest of Mike Anthony. Look at Mike's face, though. We've seen that look before when he's had enough. A couple of swings and misses. Big springboard in Zaguri. Mike Anthony staggered.
Very impressed with Kale's aerial game and a body slam coming.
Michinoku driver into a cradle. Almost got him. Kale inches from becoming the new internet champion. We saw at the top of the program as well, the boss, Tim Bosby, already lobbying for a match here today on Memphis Wrestling. Caught King Cobra even getting out of the truck. Stay tuned for more on that. I'm sure we're going to get more as it develops. But meanwhile, internet title on the line. Mike Anthony's in trouble.
Oh, but a reversal sends Kale outside and then a super kick to the head.
What a kick right to the face, and Kale, I don't know how he's hanging on by a thread.
Literally hanging onto the top rope, and now both competitors on the ring apron.
We've seen this from Mike Anthony before. Patented Mike Anthony if he could hit it on the edge of the ring. And he does. Thunderous ovation here at a sold-out Memphis Wrestling Wrestle Center.
The hardest part of the ring is the apron, and Kale lands square on it.
Mike Anthony is being urged to do it one more time, and he does.
Gives the fans what they want, and Kale now, who was milliseconds away from winning the Internet Championship, is now in real trouble.
Mike Anthony has Kale right where he wants him at this point. Kale might be out on his feet, to be perfectly honest with you. Ring apron, hardest part of the ring, and what a brain buster. Head first, down goes Kale. And that is it.
Here is your winner and still Memphis Wrestling Internet Champion, the Genetic Nightmare, Mike Anthony.
Mike Anthony has done it. Retaining the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship over Kale in a valiant effort. Let's take a look back real quick on an instant replay brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live. Next Sunday here at the Wrestle Center, that's March 30th. We have two of the very best junior heavyweights in the entire world squaring off one-on-one in a WWE ID official match. It's Jet Cartwheel one-on-one with Super Sean Legacy. Get those tickets at MemphisWrestling.tv. But right there is the 2024 MVP and another successful title defense from the Genetic Nightmare.
The door remains open, but if you walk through the door, it could be a nightmare, as Kale found out.
Fans chanting Mike, 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 and we are just getting started. We still have a Sean Harvey one-on-one with Ray Sanders. We're going to hear from King Cobra here in just a bit. And the women's title, women's champion, is here. DDT Diana Taylor will be in action.
Memphis, Tennessee! Are you ready? If you're ready, give me an oh yeah!
There ain't no one like, cause are you dumb or you crazy? There's no way, G. Me and my clique, we handling biz while you and your clique just act fugazi. You couldn't persuade me to give a damn, it just don't faze me. I got my Xbox, she can't play me. Money in a text box, I get paid. We the best.
Welcome back to ringside. Welcome back to the broadcast position. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica, and what a heck of a way to start today's program.
Fantastic. Mike Anthony having to come from behind Kale within a second of earning the Internet Championship. We will hear from Kale, I'm sure. Very impressive debut, albeit in a losing effort.
Definitely something to build on. I hate to say that there's a little bit of good in each loss. Same thing as basketball in certain terms. Kale really took a big step in the right direction here today, going toe-to-toe with one of the very best that we have, a former Cobra Cup winner, a former Heritage champion, and current Internet champion. But folks, we're ready for our next match. You ready?
I'm ready.
It's bell time.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring, the Sean Harvey
No love for Vashon Harvey here at the Memphis Wrestling Wrestle Center. He hasn't been here for very long, but it looks like he's made 0 friends, Pete.
And a lot of enemies. Crowd here at the Wrestle Center is fantastic. If you have not been here, you need to get your tickets for the next available card. Fantastic atmosphere.
And introducing next his opponent, the Gift, Ray Sanders.
Ray Sanders, the Gift, is in action one-on-one against Vashon Harvey. Don't you dare go away. We're going to ring that bell when we return. Stay with us.
Hits. The main event. The Problem Aaron Roberts with Justin Case versus Nic Nemeth. Man, what a match. Nick gave Aaron a lot here. We seen the famouser hit. Nic Nemeth is getting ready to end the match. Roberts ended up making a comeback. Roberts got so much offense on Nic Nemeth. Big guy Roberts is. If you have not watched this match, see the size difference. Ziggler doing that elbow smash. He almost killed Jerry Lawler with that elbow smash. Almost killed him. Actually, he did. They just brought him back to life. We had a unique finish with Cappuccino Jones coming out. Well, you remember, Aaron kind of messed up Cappuccino Jones's debut. Ended up looking the wrong way. Zigzag from Ziggler for the win. That's your hits. For week 212.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live next Sunday, March 30th. Former NXT Women's Champion Indi Hartwell is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Meet Indi Hartwell and the stars of Memphis Wrestling at our VIP experience. Saturday, April 12th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with Memphis Showboats football for Wrestling Day at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis. Saturday, April 26th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with the Arkansas Travelers for Wrestling Night at Dickie Stevens Park in Little Rock. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
You're watching Memphis Wrestling.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica on the call. Bell rings and we are underway. And we've got another excellent one-on-one contest. The Gift, Ray Sanders, who is back here in Memphis Wrestling, going one-on-one against Vashon Harvey, who has a terrible attitude, by the way.
And the crowd doesn't like him, so he has that going for him.
Yeah. So not much going for him.
Exactly.
Well, I take that back. He's tall. He's a good-looking guy. He's a heck of an athlete. Just took Ray Sanders down with ease, but now takes time to gloat about it.
Yeah, the whole preening thing, it gets a little tiresome. And don't give Ray Sanders any extra room, because he certainly has the ability to take on anybody here in Memphis Championship Wrestling. A waist lock into the turnbuckle. Oh.
Nobody home there. Vashon Harvey trying to capitalize. Oh, whoa, Ray Sanders showing his athletic ability and elusiveness.
Nice duck under and a flying drop kick by Ray Sanders.
Big drop kick. Pete Pranica, I just heard in my ear that we are going to hear from King Cobra about today's main event after this match.
Oh,
wonder if this has something to do with Tim Bosby earlier. But meanwhile, Vashon Harvey catches Ray Sanders. Oh my goodness, back first into the steel post.
And then onto the ring apron. Well, the Boz was trying to engage Cobra in conversation earlier today about a match, so I guess we're going to find out how that all turned out.
Well, you know, Tim Bosby did defeat Marco Harris for King Cobra's Cup, but then also Marco Harris asked for the rematch, got it granted, pulled off what some think is an upset, and now it's 1-1.
Oh,
you're exactly right. A near fall there. Referee Landon with a 2 count. Now this is the Vashon Harvey's problem, letting the audience dictate his focus in this match. Third one's a charm. Ray Sanders is in trouble here.
Another
Near
2
fall.
count.
Yes, 2 count for Sean Harvey.
Sean Harvey going with a couple of elbows. Oh, and a neck breaker.
Big neck breaker takes Ray Sanders down. Another near fall, a 2 count. Remember, Ray Sanders is a former tag team champion here in Memphis Wrestling. Had Derek King, his mentors, back all the way up till the end. Now it's time to focus on Ray Sanders and his singles career. This would be a huge upset for Vashon Harvey, especially right now for Ray Sanders. Irish whip, springboard, crossbody from Ray Sanders.
Now, both men struggling right now.
You can see Ray Sanders has taken a lot of punishment throughout this match. He's still down even after an offensive maneuver, pretty much out of nowhere. Both men trying to get to their feet. They must do so before the count of 10. And it looks like they do. Who wants it more?
Oh, flying shoulder by Ray Sanders.
Ray Sanders.
Irish whip, reversed, and Sanders into the turnbuckle.
2 feet to the face. What's Ray going to do now? Another aerial maneuver. Blockbuster from Ray Sanders. Now he's heading to the top rope.
Aerial game, the best part of his game. Ray Sanders, top rope.
Big slice. And that is it.
Here is your winner, the Gift, Ray Sanders.
Ray Sanders has done it. Big victory over Vashon Harvey. Let's take a look back real quick on the instant replay brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live. That's going down next Sunday, March 30th. If you wait to get those tickets, as you can see, you might not have a seat. Get those tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. Memphis Wrestling, housing 2 of the best junior heavyweights in the entire world, and we've got several right here with us. Now, we mentioned earlier that we're going to hear from King Cobra. King Cobra is coming up next. Let's rewind back real quick to see what happened at the top of the program. Check it out.
Cobra, I gotta talk to you. Look, I've been out here waiting. I need that rematch against Marco Harris.
Okay, well, you had a match. Okay, look, I just got here. Can I get a cup of coffee?
Okay, we can go in and talk about this.
All
But
right.
Cobra, I need this rematch.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ringside. Welcome back to the broadcast position. Dustin Starr here and introducing my guest, the one and only Memphis Wrestling legend and matchmaker here at Memphis Wrestling. Please welcome King Cobra. Here he is, King Cobra in the house. They love you to death here, King Cobra. All right, Cobra, I know you've got an update earlier. We saw Tim Bosby catch you getting out of the truck. What's this all about?
You know, everybody wants that shot. Tim caught me getting out of the truck. I told him, give me a few minutes, let me look some things over. And we already got the TV layout here, but I tell you what I did. It was a busy morning, but I shuffled some stuff around. Moved the match here, moved the match there, and I tell you what we're going to do. Right here today, I'm signing the match. It is official. I've been champion. I know what these guys are wanting. I know what Tim's wanting, and I know what everybody wants because they feel just like I feel. When you want it, you want it. When you think it's your time today. And so right now, I'm going to give them the opportunity. I moved some matches around. Right here today, we're having a rematch. I know you people want to see it. They want it. I want it. We want it.
Wait just a second, King Cobra. You said Tim Bosby one-on-one in a rematch against Marco Harris?
Hey, they both feel like they deserve it, so I'm going to give it. The people want it. You all want this match, right? All right, so we're going to do it right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. The rubber match. Match number 3, Marco Harris one-on-one with Tim Bosby in today's main event. Thank you, King Cobra. Fans, don't go away. More Memphis Wrestling on the other side.
I am the reason me and my brother was the first ever Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And you know why we lost him? Because he was dragging me down. The Trios Champions, me, my brother Briar, and my uncle Mikey. You know why we won those? It's because I and Main Event Bradley. And you know why we lost them? It's because they was dragging me down. That 9-fingered bully, Big Nasty Phil, he did nothing but hold me down. And you know what I did? I took the trash out, and he's never coming back. I'm tired of everybody underestimating Main Event Bradley. I'm gonna show you I am Main Event Bradley.
Can't make it to the shows, but still want signed photos, posters, action figures, and more? Shop the official Memphis Wrestling eBay store at memphiswrestling.tv.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the Double Sonic Smasher and at a half price drink in the app.
You want to live free?
It's time for the Ghost River Brewing Company Fan of the Week. Ghost River Brewing Company, our roots run deep.
We aren't just here to see patients. We're here to help people walk out our doors, whether it's life-saving trauma care, advancing oncology treatment, or helping patients reclaim their independence. We're always here for you. Regional One Health, specializing in tomorrows.
Sunday, March 30th, former NXT Women's Champion Indi Hartwell is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat at memphiswrestling.tv.
Got about 60 seconds on this thing. And the only thing I have to.
Hold on.
You're no longer needed. Thank you.
But
hey, what you got to say is irrelevant anyways. Let's get straight to the point. You been here for day one. I've been here since day one. And you get handed everything.
Handed?
You get handed opportunity after opportunity. And you might have went through Aaron Roberts, the problem to get that.
Yeah,
but now the target on your back, you have another problem. And that problem name is the chosen one, Zay Washington.
And let's make this happen next week.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Welcome back to Ringside. I am Dustin Starr. He is Pete Pranica. There's a whole lot to unpack here, but first, we saw the Gun Show being interviewed, but interrupted by Justin Case and Zay Washington. They are not done with the Gun Show, and they want the Memphis Heritage Championship.
They want the Memphis Heritage Championship, but the fact of the matter is, when you're the Gun Show, everybody is coming after you, including Justin Case and Zay Washington.
That is exactly right. Easy for me to say. And this whole Marco Harris and Tim Bosby thing started with King Cobra's Cup. And as you know, Cobra's Cup has power. Those guys want an opportunity at the Memphis Heritage Championship as well. But first, we need a rematch. 1-1. Who's going to win the rubber match? Marco Harris and Tim Bosby.
A fantastic trilogy match. I can't wait for our main event this afternoon.
I can't wait, but right now it's bell time. Let's head back to the ring for our next match.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is a non-title bout. making her way to the ring, accompanied by 7 crews, KJ Rocket!
KJ Rocket in singles competition here today in the women's division, and she's starting right at the top against the champ, DDT Diana Taylor.
Big ambition, because DDT has been on a hot streak and has been fantastic in recent competition. Looking forward to more of the same.
Introducing next opponent. She is the reigning Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion, Memphis, Tennessee, DDT Diana Taylor.
Last time we saw Diana Taylor here at the Wrestle Center, she was left laying by Nixie XS and her fake Memphis Wrestling Women's Championship belt. Then we saw DDT. She is not very happy about it. She said, hey, you wanted my attention? You got it. And if you want this championship, come get it. Bell rings and we are underway here.
Nixie XS has been nothing but an irritant in the Memphis Championship Wrestling women's division.
Absolutely. Nothing but trouble. Since day one, been causing issues. That's Nixie XS, but she has been very successful in the wrestling business with WWE, AEW, among so many other things. But to be carrying around a fake championship belt, that's a little much for me. And look at KJ Rocket's almost playing games with the champ. And I'll tell you, after talking to DDT earlier, she is not in the mood to play. Looks like she's finally caught KJ Rocket here.
Step over toe hold.
Might turn this thing into an ankle lock of some kind. Instead, a Boston Crab. A half crab from DDT. Women's champion looking good in there so far. I think 7, Cruz, who's on the floor. He could be an equalizer here. But KJ Rocket, she's tough in her own right. Don't get me wrong.
Going a shoulder block into the midsection of the champion.
Look at this. Throat right across that top rope. And that top rope has almost no give. It is a steel cable, ladies and gentlemen.
KJ Rocket introducing the champ. Oh, look out here. 2 count.
Jinx, by the way. Personal jinx. But you're right, KJ Rocket, near fall there. DDT with a jawbreaker. DDT definitely with the experience here. She is the only 2-time women's champion.
Snap mare. Oh.
Big neck breaker, Mr. Perfect style, followed by a leg drop, patented DDT. Near fall there once again for the champ. Women's division has really been heating up. Also, our mixed tag team division has been heating up as well. We've seen 7 crews tagging with KJ Rocket. First opportunity to see KJ in singles competition, faring pretty well against the champ. Although I don't know, I would trade right hands with the champ.
Here's a scoop. Got a slam coming.
What is this? 7 crews always trying to get involved. This time, he pays the price.
Duck under. Oh, big right hand.
Knuckle
by DDT.
Sandwiches for everybody, Pete. How about a DDT? Absolutely plants KJ Rocket. And that is it.
Here is your winner, DDT Diana Taylor.
Huge victory for the champ. Taking no nonsense from KJ and 7 crews. Picks up the huge victory. DDT Diana Taylor, congratulations on another big victory, but I can't help but to believe you've got something else on your mind.
Nixie XS, you wanted my attention? You've got it, honey. And I'll give you 3 letters. D-D-T.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Memphis Wrestling Women's Champion, DDT Diana Taylor. More action on the other side. Stay with us.
I never in a million years would have ever thought that John Cena's final run would be as a heel.
I love it.
I love it.
Once they saw this from The Rock,
they knew it. Everybody knew it except for Cody, which was so good.
Great camera work by
And then the
WWE.
kick. yeah, I don't think WWE gets enough credit for the camera work and the production quality. I mean, it is incredible.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
Sunday, March 30th, former NXT Women's Champion Indi Hartwell is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Reserve your seat at memphiswrestling.tv. Can't make it to the shows, but still want signed photos, posters, action figures, and more? Shop the official Memphis Wrestling eBay store at memphiswrestling.tv. Saturday, April 12th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with the Memphis Showboats for Wrestling Day at Simmons Bay Liberty Stadium in Memphis. Enjoy pregame matches and a huge main event. Get your tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. You're watching Memphis Wrestling.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Welcome back to the broadcast position. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica. It has been an unbelievable episode of Memphis Wrestling, and we're not done yet.
It's going to get better. Woo. A trilogy match, if you will, involving Tim Bosby and Marco Harris. Two great bouts. We're about to have a third. It's the rubber match. King Cobra signed it. It's what the fans wanted. It's what these two competitors wanted. So let's get it on.
Best of three. We know that these guys both want an opportunity at the Memphis Wrestling Heritage Championship. The battle started with King Cobra's Cup, which grants you an opportunity at the Memphis Heritage Championship. This one's not about Cobra's Cup. This is about who's the best in the Mid-South. And both of these athletes, they have a really good right for that. They're 1-1.
Well, let's find out who wins the rubber match.
It all started at Super Bout. Let's take you back. And then huge main event, one-on-one, coming up next. Ripcord turns Marco inside out. And that is it. The legend himself shaking hands with the boss and handing over that trophy. About to try to put Marco Harris away. Second to none. What in the world? Nice counter. 2 count. Another 2 count. Senior official David Knight getting a workout here today. Was that it? That was it! Marco Harris!
What?
Here is your winner, Marco Harris!
That is huge! Marco Harris just pinned the Boz!
I'm shocked!
In this rematch! Now the handshake. Remember at Super Bout, the Boz helped Marco up and shook his hand. Capacity crowd saying shake his hand. No, Boz doesn't want any part of it. Would you shake his hand, Maria?
No, I wouldn't actually. But you know what? Bosby gave him the other chance. He gave him the chance. He chose to do that.
The Boz, no handshake.
The following contest is our main event, scheduled for television time remaining. Introducing first from Cordova, Tennessee, he is the 2025 Cobra Cup winner, the Boss, Tim Bosby.
See the look on the Boz's face. No smile, no pandering to the fans. He means business today.
And introducing next, his opponent, Marco Hang Time Harris.
Hang Time, Marco Harris. And if you've never seen Marco perform, you might not know why they call him Hang Time. But give us just a couple of minutes and I'm pretty sure you're going to find out he's one of the very best in the entire Mid-South, but so is Tim Bosby. One-on-one. These guys in a rubber match. Seems like we're talking best of three. It's 1-1. Who's taking it today in the main event? Senior official David Knight in the center of the ring. Marco Harris on your screen. The boss, Tim Bosby, on the other side. David Knight says, ring the bell. And we are underway. And here comes a handshake. And if you remember last time,
Boz wants nothing to do with that.
no, he's here to fight. He's here to wrestle. Seemed like there was a handshake after King Cobra's Cup at Super Bout. But then when Boz took the loss, no handshake. More of the same here today. Boz means business.
Nice little roll up and a quick 2 count.
Near fall, a 2 count in the opening minutes for Marco Harris. And look, he's very, very elusive. Going for a Hurricane Rana. And he gets it after fighting out of what could have been a counter. Oh my goodness, look
Both
at
men
Marco.
outside the ring. And Tim Bosby catches the leg.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Nice block by Marco. And a huge kick that would make Pele proud. Had Bosby hit that power bomb on the apron, it might have been over. But instead, Marco with a great counter. What is he setting up for here now?
Duck under.
Nice misdirection. Ooh, big kick to the back of the head. Marco Harris's offense is just so unique. Just like that.
That's why they call him hang time, maybe. Near fall.
Roll through and look at Boz. Marco trying to fight out of another explosive move from the Boz. And he does. Going for that Hurricane Rana. Boz says not today. Where's he going to put him?
Oh, backbreaker. Oh,
my goodness. Backbreaker. Let's take a look back real quick on the instant replay. Brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live next Sunday here at the Wrestle Center. If you think these guys are something, wait till you see the best junior heavyweights in the entire world. Get those tickets at memphiswrestling.tv and you can see the Boz even hurt his knee delivering that backbreaker on Marco Harris. Did not get a chance to make the cover.
He's favoring that left leg right now. Moves in on Marco Harris.
The other side, Marco Harris was holding his back. You got to wonder how much more he can take, especially as soon as Boz gets into his Boz plexus.
Little reverse thrust kick by Harris.
If he gets into his Boz plexus. Big up and over.
But when Boz landed, he hurt that left leg, and Harris going right for it.
The same leg that he performed that backbreaker on, but what a shot from the Boz.
Both men absorbing tremendous punishment. Flying drop kick.
Drop kick. This could do it. Almost picked up the win. Fans, don't you dare go away. Our main event continues.
Don't miss Memphis Wrestling Live next Sunday, March 30th. Former NXT Women's Champion Indi Hartwell is coming to Memphis Wrestling. Meet Indi Hartwell and the stars of Memphis Wrestling at our VIP experience. Saturday, April 12th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with Memphis Showboats football for Wrestling Day at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis. Saturday, April 26th, Memphis Wrestling tag teams with the Arkansas Travelers for Wrestling Night at Dickey Stevens Park in Little Rock. All tickets are on sale now. Get yours right now at memphiswrestling.tv.
It's time for the Ghost River Brewing Company Fan of the Week. Ghost River Brewing Company, our roots run deep.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling. Dustin Starr, Pete Pranica, it's main event time. Marco Harris, one-on-one with the boss, Tim Bosby. It's the rubber match. The best of three, if you will. It's all 1-1, and Marco Harris is in control.
Ducks
Spoke
and
too
Harris
soon.
into the turnbuckle. Bosby favoring his left knee. Earlier in the matchup, did a backbreaker. Oh, and a flying Superman punch.
Big maneuver from the Boz, going a little aerial there. Clubbing clotheslines into the corner. Marco Harris is in deep trouble.
But Tim Bosby favoring that left leg, that will limit what he can do offensively.
Comes and coming, nobody home. Oh, no way. Marco Harris scoops Boz up.
Oh,
unprotected strike right to the face. Tim Bosby is an easy 250, might even go 270 with his height. Big sit-down powerbomb. I was just about to say Marco Harris has done it, but somehow, some way, the Boz kicks out and capacity crowd chanting Bosby.
that maneuver by Harris, the strength to pick up Bosby and put him down, an amazing display of strength.
Check this out. Boz has gone to the apron. Might be in trouble. You can't get pinned on the apron. But Marco Harris comes out after him. Oh! Now, let me tell you, that is not fun. Landing on our turnbuckles that are made of steel, and looks like his leg is caught up in it.
Now, big boot by Bosby.
Boz takes advantage of it. Boz says, I hurt my knee, and now it's time to hurt your knee. And remember, Bosby, one of his signature maneuvers is the ankle lock. So working on that leg could be part of the strategy here for Tim Bosby.
So Bosby gets in, and I think he's telling senior official David Knight, start the count.
Wow, Bosby, he'll win any way he can, even by count out. And Marco Harris is in big trouble on that floor. He avoids the count out, but now Boz is like a shark that smells blood in the water.
Bosplex.
Big Bosplex. Tim Bosby.
Crowd chanting for one more Bosplex, and they get it.
Huge Bosplex folds Marco Harris up. But still, nursing that knee from an offensive maneuver earlier in this match.
And it's compromised Bosby somewhat as far as finishing off Harris.
Harris gets away. Looks like he fed Tim Bosby that leg. Oh my goodness, what a cutter. Marco Harris has won championships with that. Referee David Knight just so happened to see that foot on the rope, Pete. That could have been it.
Tim Bosby, not only a gifted wrestler, but he is very crafty in the ring, always thinking of the next maneuver, and he saved himself with that left boot on the bottom rope.
That's ring presence, ring awareness, experience from Tim Bosby, knowing exactly where he is in the ring, even when he's in trouble, to be able to put his foot on that rope. That might have saved him a defeat here.
And now Marco Harris, it looks like he's favoring his left leg. Both men favoring their left knee and leg area. And now Marco Harris climbing the ropes all the way to the top.
Let's find out why they call him Hang Time. Well, wait a second.
Oh, and Boz ducking onto the top rope, forcing Harris to take a very tough fall.
Perfectly legal. Marco Harris on the top rope might be trying to deliver that knockout punch. But the Boz hits the rope. Down goes Marco, and you see the Boz pulls those straps down.
He is digging deep into his bag of tricks to get this victory today. Compromised with the sore knee, but he's on the second rope.
Is this going to be a Bosplex off the top rope? And it is!
Bosby nails it. but he's still ailing with that left knee. Can he get up to make the cover?
Let's take a look back real quick. Instant replay brought to you by Memphis Wrestling Live next Sunday. Huge Bosplex, and what a nasty landing for Marco Harris. Get your tickets at memphiswrestling.tv. As you can see, the Boz is scratching, crawling, trying to make that cover.
How in the world did Marco Harris kick out of that?
You've got to be kidding me, Pete. Capacity crowd chanting, that was 3, Pete.
Tim Bosby pleading with our senior official, David Knight.
Bosby's not sure what to do next. He's talking to the referee. He better get his hands off senior official David Knight. What's he got to do to put Marco Harris away? Can he put Marco Harris away?
Oh,
Here
going
we
for the
go.
ankle lock. This could be it.
Marco Harris is in the center of the ring. Boz has won championships with this maneuver. Will Marco Harris tap out? He's trying to crawl into your living rooms, fans. Bosby pulls him back to the center. Wait a minute. Near fall. Bosby.
Great reversal. Now back to an ankle lock for the Boz.
Bosby like a pit bull. He's got that ankle lock. Marco Harris refused to tap out. He yells no. He's saying no, Pete.
Boz going
Look
for
at
extra
this.
leverage.
Oh my goodness. Nowhere to go for Marco Harris. Will he tap out? Is that it? That's got to be it. Boz picks up a... Wait a second.
He did not tap out.
He did not tap out.
Time limit draw.
Senior official David Knight.
Ladies and
points to
gentlemen, time limit has expired. TV time has expired.
My goodness. TV time has expired, ladies and gentlemen. This match has ended in a draw. I'm Dustin Starr. He's Pete Pranica for Terrence Ward. Fans, we'll get to the bottom of this. We'll see you next week.
This match has resulted in a no contest